In this video, let's talk about Draymond Green scoring over 20 points, De'Aaron Fox getting shut down in the clutch, the potential arrival of Game 6 Klay, and so much more. But before we do, let's light him up. Oh so fresh, oh so smooth, it's your boy Eli back with the groove. And did you know that the last time Draymond Green scored 20 points was Christmas Day of 2019? So I guess it's safe to say that Draymond Green is not a scorer, but last night he was able to score 21 points. And like I said, he hasn't been able to do that since 2019 in December. If we look at the box score, he was shooting 80%. 80% is crazy. He went 8 of 10 from the field. He was 1 of 2 from deep. And once the threes are starting to fall for Draymond, it really is scary hours.
Scary hours.
So the Warriors were able to secure a big win against the Kings when they won this game 5. And now they get to head back home for game 6 and potentially and hopefully end the series there. One of the things that really shocked me in this game was De'Aaron Fox's performance in the clutch, and he was held 0 of 12, I believe, in the fourth quarter, and within those last 5 minutes of the game, and actually in the whole fourth quarter, he actually scored nothing. So that's a big improvement to see that defensively we were able to lock in, and some of that, like very little, but some of that was him just missing shots, and we were able to lock up, pay attention, and get some stops. And once we stop the star, the rest of the team kind of follows him, so we was able to use that momentum to get a win. Now, Klay Thompson had an amazing game as well. He went 10 of 19 from the field, 5-11 from deep, and he even was almost perfect going 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He ended the game with 25 points, and just the way he was playing in the last couple of minutes there in the fourth quarter got me thinking of Game 6 Klay, which as we all know is a thing, and he will be arriving in the next game, so that's something that we do need to look out for. Hopefully he can be a big part of why we close this series out. Klay Thompson has been playing his best basketball this year, and this is the best year as far as shooting percentages from deep is for him, so clearly no matter the injuries and whatever has happened in the past, that hasn't stopped his shooting abilities. However, it's his defensive effort that has kind of taken a hit, but when you have guys like Kevon Looney and Draymond Green picking up the slack off of switches and stuff like that, there's really no reason to worry. So I'm very happy to see that Steve Kerr was able to make adjustments for these players to be able to get buckets and also to be able to stop buckets from the stars, especially considering De'Aaron Fox. One of the things that we really needed to do heading into this game was shutting down this crowd. This crowd is very loud. They basically shake the building from what it looks like. And one thing that I noticed from game 1 to game 5 is the loudness, and once there's nothing to cheer for, they're obviously going to be quiet. So it was huge that we were able to start this game off and play this game with a lead so that they stay relatively quiet and that it can be a lot easier for the road team to get a win. So there was no beam being lit tonight, and I don't think that beam's ever going to be lit again, at least not for this year. So De'Aaron Fox actually in this game did pick up a technical foul, and he almost received a second, but because the referee realized that if he picks up another tech, he'll actually be ejected from the game, they decided to not blow that whistle, which I was definitely happy for, because you never want to win a game and then fans of the team and other people in general, they start telling you about, it's because De'Aaron was ejected or something like that. No. So Golden State went on a 12-0 run late in the second quarter, and that run really put them up by 6, and that's what almost really started to quiet this crowd. And it is to be noted that the Warriors essentially blew this lead in the fourth quarter as the Kings were able to come back, but towards the very end they just didn't have enough. Their shots wasn't falling, and ours was. Klay had one jumper from the side that was just money, and it was just great to see that he could still make those kind of shots, because if you miss that shot, it's really a bad shot. But this is Klay Thompson, and we're happy that we are able to switch things around and turn up in the fourth quarter. So the Warriors are still struggling with fouling. They had way too many fouls, and they even found themselves in the penalty early in the fourth quarter. So as far as that goes, they have to be better and smarter on what plays they decide to hit. There was a few transition plays that was even called for fouls and stuff like that. And take fouls are a big problem because you basically give them free points, and then on top of that you give them the ball as well. So we don't want to stop their fast break because they could wind up getting 4 points off that possession versus, just the 2. Shout out to Poole as he showed up in this game as he went 4 of 12 from the field. Not the best efficiency, but the 10 points that he made, especially finding his way to the free throw line, was a big deal. And he does have to be more aggressive like how Draymond Green was being more aggressive, because Draymond Green did say in his podcast that he missed a whole lot of layups and he wouldn't do that again. And boy was he right, because I was looking for those layups and he literally made every single one of them. I can't even remember the 2 shots that Draymond missed. So that's a good thing to hear from me, because one thing is Draymond Green really does need to make his buckets. So Looney's efforts on the glass is not to be discarded as he had 22 rebounds tonight and 7 assists. He did only have 4 points, but that's not really a problem when he's grabbing all the boards. And I guess we could say that he really earned his new nickname of Kevon Windex Looney, because he's always cleaning up the glass. So if you did make it to the end of the video, comment green down below just so that I know. You guys can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and even Twitter as well. All my links will be in the description. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. It would mean a lot to me. Stay tuned for my video that I'll have coming up on Friday after the Warriors game. And until next time, let's light 'em up.